friends, Rebecca here, the Dragon Librarian from Farmington Community Library, and Elwing and I are here today to talk to you about some really great books that I hope you might find enjoyable. So we're just past the midway point in August, right? Summer's starting to wind down. So because of that, I thought this week I would talk about some books that I consider to be feel-good books. Feel-good books are books that you want to read in the summertime. They just give you this warm, happy, fuzzy feeling. So since we're hitting the tail end of August and the tail end of the summer, really, I thought if you wanted to read these books, now would be a really great time for it. So the first one is called The Bromance Book Club by Lyssa Kay Adams. You can just tell from this cover that this book is hilarious, and it is. It's very hilarious. So it's basically about this Major League Baseball player whose name is Gavin, and his marriage is starting to fall apart. His wife doesn't trust him anymore. There's all kinds of issues. So he seeks help in a very unlikely place. Basically, he finds the secret romance book club that is made up of Nashville's top alpha men. And they coach Gavin on basically how to find his inner hero and win his wife back. It is so sweet, so hilarious. It's absolutely amazing. Really great story, really great writing, and it just will make you feel very, very good when you're reading it. And that's called The Bromance Book Club. I just love that cover. The second book is called Evie Drake Starts Over. And this is by Linda Holmes. Evie Drake Starts Over. Now this is about two characters, one whose name is Evie Drake, and she lost her husband a while back, and since then she does not really leave her house much. She's kind of a hermit, doesn't really interact with a lot of people. She just stays where she is. This takes place in this really pretty, sleepy seaside Maine town. And there's another character named Dean, who is a Major League Baseball pitcher who has lost his pitching mojo. So he doesn't know what's wrong with him. He just can't pitch like he used to. So his friend invites him up to Maine to stay and try to recuperate and find himself again, basically. And he ends up renting an apartment that's on the back of Evie Drake's house. So they start up this like unexpected friendship, and it ends up blossoming into something a little bit more. And these two characters are just absolutely wonderful. It's a really sweet romance, very quick read. It's not very long at all. And it's just an overall really fun book. It's very beautifully written as well. And again, that's called Evie Drake Starts Over. Perfect book to read towards the end of the summer here. And last, but definitely not least, because this is my favorite of the three, I wanted to show you Beach Read by Emily Henry. This book was just an absolute delight to read. It's about two writers. One, Augustus, who writes these edgy literary fiction books, and the other one is January, who writes these fluffy romance novels. They are complete polar opposites in every way. So the thing that brings them together is they are both vacationing. They're spending the summer down the shore. Actually, it takes place in Michigan, so it's on Michigan Beach, and they're in neighboring beach houses. And they strike up a friendship, and they decide that because either of them does not believe in what the other one is doing, like Augustus thinks January's novels are just crap, and January thinks the same thing, they go on these day trips to try to show each other what their writing is about and what it means. So January takes Augustus to this carnival that's really fun that takes place in one of her books, and Augustus takes her to meet this reclusive person who was once in a cult. So they go on these day trips to try to show, this is why I write about what I do. And of course they become friends, they become more than friends, and it's just, the banter between the two of them is one of the best I've ever read, I have to say. The dialogue in this book is just absolutely phenomenal, and you really just grow to care about both of these characters so much, and it's just really fun. It's a really fun read. And again, that's called Beach Read by Emily Henry. Super good book. Well, that's what I have for you guys today. I hope that they sounded really interesting. If they did, they are all available at the Farmington Community Library, so please feel free to check them out. put them on hold, and you can pick them up at our curbside service. Thanks so much, and have a great week, everyone.